Hello, I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the proximity. I'm trying to get to a funeral. I don't know if it's too late. Also, I'm having a Pathologic 2 adventure. That's the cathedral right there. I assume that's where I'm supposed to go. Took a stupid route, didn't I? Who knows how fast an hour is in this game? Interesting looking building. That is surely the cathedral. Because it's a big clock. Oh, well, I got an achievement. Kid's nest. Blood. A picture of a skeleton. Station kids. Secret factory. Earth. Oh! Oh, it's... Oh, I'm in completely the wrong place. I don't think I can get there in time. Now lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Oh, sounds important. Very much so. We'll never allow an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. But you'll be the first, or rather the second. Believe me, we wouldn't invite you if not for that first one. What first one? The one. The ones everyone's after. The one who... Well, the old man. I mean, your father. I mean, you know. What? Are you kidding? Impossible. All evidence points to this. They leave strange items in our game. Everyone's scared. We wanted to catch them ourselves at first. But Sleepyhead convinced us it was serious, and we need you, especially since it does concern you. What are items? Let me explain. We have these caches, lots of them, all over town. That's where we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of initiation. You find one, you get to the next level. It also tests greed. Whoever takes items without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Not that you should be thinking about. What should I be thinking about then? The murderer left some items tonight from the old man, bloody something, and a scary note saying they'll know we'll try and catch him. But we're reading it, that they see all. Shook me to my boots. Where did you find those items? There were two caches nearby, the dam and the bowsprit. Go and you'll see for yourself. Only if you take from the cache, leave something too. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. I do respect the rules, I will follow them. Okay, that's going to be a hard one if I stop playing this game to remember. The players already gather here at the stone yard. Next to the caches, I mean, they've already been to Middletown and Earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe 3 parties are already here. You might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. Alright, let's play. But what are those dudes called? Ah, there. Boatman. Don't worry, I'm not here for you guys. Do I know what it's called? No, it's there. I want to go there, don't I? Right. So yes, I appreciate I was at the factory and I went completely the wrong way. But at least I can save after this and maybe sleep because it's 5 AM. Maybe not, who knows. My sleep pattern's been completely ruined. Step has 1,000 eyes. The cemetery. You're always welcome here. There's the fish. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone object. A horn or claw. You pull away the fabric covering the body now. Skin dried to the touch. Suspicious. Unusual degree of xerosis. He wasn't that old. I should continue the examination. Soil under his fingered nails. Unlike him, who skipped his hands clean. The murder weapon, the dry skin, and the condition of his hands. 3 oddities. There we go.
Need you lean on my roots for strength?
Greetings, Aken. Affairs are keen. Who might you be? Mind me not. Your Katanga, your people, are over there burying your father. But you? Paid my respects already. I came to watch you, to see what you do. I wait for your word, M. Shen, and I shall give you mine. Why can't they bury him? They will tell you. Then you will reply. I watch. Okay, watch. Oh, there we go. Nice for tea.
Don't they trust me? As though I don't know what I'm doing.
A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten, dismaying, to the couple pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest, do you? You're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Why are you so sad? It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil punish old Barak? What? You tried to bury him twice, but the earth won't take him. Pushes the body upwards. Means he's got something left undone in the world. It was a debt. He was a man of obligation. Pushes upwards? What the hell does that mean? He was buried deep. When your people returned with the seeds and the milk, per the rite, they saw his body lying in the open again. The earth pushed him out. Father said a similar thing happened before when they buried Chief Orelen. But he was a really bad person, not like old Barak at all. Can't believe what I'm hearing. How is that possible? I don't know. It's just carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. While people say that the crowd doesn't take him, they'll burn him. The old rite demands, but it's horrible. Right, stay here. No need to follow me. Okay.
Huh?
You know why the earth won't take him? I'm all ears. Some people are weavers. They make connections. Others are cutters. They rip things apart. Your father, he was a cutter. You Baraks are permitted to, aren't you? You're important among the locals, privileged as a faithful surgeon. You wouldn't cut apart a living, breathing town, or even tear it to shreds with his hands alone. A violent man. How do you know? You've only been here a few days. But I do. Because I know people, and I know how to listen to them. I know how to connect. But your father was a cutter. He demolished the whole mycelium. Mycelium? What does that have to do with anything? The human mycelium. A mycelium of the town. He believed it was all intergrown wrong. That's just like you, surgeons. If a fracture fuses wrong, you'll break it again and sever the tissue too. Who does that? I'll do it all differently. Go ahead then. I'm not stopping you. Yeah, I was going to sell some organs, but I got distracted by a funeral. Now that's a sentence right there. Seen the body. Okay, I need to double check I've not missed anything here. Emshen, brave one, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind Emshen? How fares yours? Bite Van, I don't want to. Come to pay respect to my father. How do I see the sight? He carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? For the eyes of the king and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen. The first blood is yours. Bukara, Emshen is a man, a brave man. His hands, Shaba Uste. You've accepted his duty, now come into the inheritance. He will show you the way. Thank you. You are a brave man, Emshen, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katang, the kin shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Ketty. Ketty means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Bayala, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. I remember very little. We shall bear your burden together, Emshen. Your father helped me. I helped him. I shall help you too. In you I see him. I always act first and think later, Ekhen. Got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead of brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves, those who love him. You did the right thing. That is what my heart tells me. Follow me, Emshen. You are now to come into your legacy. Okay. You feed me, that'd be great as well.
No, there is no escape.
I'm sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. Pardon me, what? Here, I'm giving you his Adha, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, he must have. That's why he summoned me to the town. I'm giving you his Adka. It's yours now, as are things inside. Now, the money. The light person, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean by that? Take someone's obligations. Word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking things is not enough. Your father's bequeval is more than mere material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There are now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick? Tell truth from lies. Who will? Kahara. Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? All this Menku talk is a relic of a bygone age. Father was fond of it, yes, but the kin are extinct. You're wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Adka and touch those items. I'm glad I had space. Oh, it's literally giving me more space to have space. Herbs are the words of the earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so, an herb, okay, that works, given to a human body can tell us what ails it. Blade of the Twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Herbs are the words of the earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails it. And again. Bravery is plain but resilient. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Race, Tyre to check, Unfamiliar Step Sigil. That's an interesting list. Huh. The 8th is in danger. Okay. I don't know what any of this means.
I feel the mothballs rattling inside my heart.
What are they? Swavery? Various kinds of twire? Herbs? Why would he leave me the herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure the malady. He was a Menku, knower of connections. He saw which things sing in the unison when he joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not his knowledge, Shen. What about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. Names of local children. Khan is what they call the kin boy. Capello is the daughter of the master. He choke on his name, but I know not why Isidore listed them. I know some of these children already. Which ones? Nutkin leads a gang that keeps invisible pets, mature for his age. He did pay much attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him, like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. Do the names change? His last days, you say? Wait, that's a lead I can follow. You think one of them has something to do with his death? Doubtful. They're still just children. Then again, children hold so much power in this town that it wouldn't surprise me. But they loved him, they did. No, I believe it not. I can also see something else on the list. An 8th item. Some sort of sigil. Does this refer to a child? This is a band for marking bulls. Bands of the kin often have specific meanings. The Kara, this one is a dug. Tough to pass. It means something like a big body or a special body. Body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. It may be just a sigil. Who could interpret this for me? I'm your father not, Colboon. I can instruct you not. You are to learn on your own. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. That is how you may come into your legacy. What do you mean? In this place you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words. By showing you understand the content of the vessel, follow your father's trails, learn who he was, find yourself a fate like a good wife, Shen, your wife. Sounds good, but... Oh yeah, Sticky's there. Well, I could go talk to Sticky at the very least. And Grace, since Grace is nearby.
I see you in plain might.
Well, his trails, Shen. And you all know what kind of man he was. You know what kind of man he was? Either was Menku, who's respected. A Menku knew the lines. What lines? Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and a kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. Line that carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties. The way our children reflect their parents. Those are the lines too. Father used to say the lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how our body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how kidneys link to an herb. He knew he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb would link to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but bring no harm. Yes, he did indeed know all that. Now hear me well, Shen, for my next words are crucial. The first couple of days will be the hardest for you. You find yourself surrounded by the lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I feel that the end is nigh. Hence me saying you'll only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to do. All you barracks are alike, men of action. I have told you all I know, Shen. Be on your way now. Farewell, Sabah, and thank you, Ayala. May your kind fatten. Speaking of fatten... Let's have a look at the town again. Thoughts? People? Oh, they're all children, aren't they? Yeah. Since one's over here anyway.
Sleep is an indulgence. I can go without.
What have you got in your pockets? Tools, forget it. Here's what I want to know. What business did you have with my father, old Barak? Well, actually, we went to this place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? We used to go to his place together. All of you. Everyone on this list here. Sometimes we'd go together. Sometimes in twos or threes. Sometimes alone. A lot of things happen. Why are you asking? It's not like we bothered him. He invited us. What did he want from you? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of us, and the best explainer. She's a good person too. Olimpsky's daughter, huh? Why her? She's like a big sister to all of us. Put together a union. A union? What union? Don't worry about it. Just a union. For people under 15. Anyway, ask her. She might be mad at me if I say too much. Good. Tight lips are a good skill to have. Okay. Abattoir. My wife was killed yesterday. How can I look at her truth in the eye? And where? Could you have done? Okay. I took the same option because I knew people liked it. What am I looking for? Well, I may as well go straight there. We go to the shady shop. What does the marker do? I can't really see him. I didn't realise I'd used up all my stamina. Oh, I've got loads of money now, at least. I should keep these herbs. That's all my money. Don't think there's much I can do about that. Extremely filling. Uh, Cool. Where was I going to go? I might get in a fight as well. Problem is I can't save my game to practice fighting. I should probably sleep actually, shouldn't I? I'm sort of on my way though. Sort of. Maybe not. The problem is the timing of the episode. Because I'm going back to a save point. Yeah, and I should save at a save point. Go visit the kids. Especially if kids are important in this game. White, yellow, red, blue, green. Don't forget orange, that one's nice too. Two weeks late already. I'm waiting for a wonderful parcel. Oh, I see, yes. 2 weeks, huh? That's never happened before. Racing train, fast, faster, fastest train, speedy. Lightning quick, immediate. About hurricane. his coffee is very expensive, but I have coffee on me. Oh, I just need to do something. Just pause that. What's this game called? It's called Pathologic. Back to game.
I would like to know Maria better, for we will soon become rivals.
What are you doing here? Fancy meeting you here. I was just looking for you. I'll return to my place soon, that's where we'll talk. I'll be quick, I was just wondering. I understand there are things you want to know. We think we might tell you, if you might ask. But we won't, not for now. You're an interloper. You are two serious girls.
Stop looking at me like a dead fish.
Who are you? I'll shoot. One more word from you and everything will break. Told you to get lost, are you stupid? No, I heard you loud and clear. Maria Kana. Follow the nerves. Okay. Oh. They might nest in this house, but apparently I can't really do anything about that. Oh, never mind.
Weird that you're still alive.
Why did you interrupt our argument? What argument? There used to be two mistresses, right? Nina and Victoria. One burned, the other was soothed. Nina died, but Katrina replaced her. Then Victoria died, and Katrina was torn apart. Now there are no more mistresses. The town is unprotected. Did you follow? I do. Nina and Victoria are dead. Katrina is incapable, so their daughters are coming into power. There have always been two mistresses. Now there are three of us. That's too many. Only one more will remain. Did you just get him? How important that is? How lucky one of you will be, of course. Perhaps. Maybe I should go back to them and tell you of your good intentions. Listen carefully, Barack. Look at me. I will make it so you can only talk to people when it doesn't interfere with my plans. It's your first warning. If you get in my way again, I'll take your speech away completely. It's not your doing. I wasn't always able to speak with people. Remember, I'm not allowed to hug people in this game because I died. Which is like, I didn't even know I could hug people. I wasn't always able to speak to who I wanted to before either. Come cursed to remain silent sometimes. Okay. So I definitely shouldn't have turned around right then. That was interesting. Oh yeah, there's a stash. I should find the stash. Since I'm here. Then we'll go and let you go. So, I've watched... I probably mentioned this in the first video, but I've watched a video of the entire first Pathologic. And I don't... None of this kind of... You'd think it would have ruined quite a lot of the game. Like, I know who the Changeling is and stuff, but... How do I get across there? That's not what I want. Right, I'm gonna head back. Spindle. Food is something I need, but I don't have enough matches to match it, I'm afraid. Right. Okay, it's slowly starting to come together. I still feel like I'm doing really poorly at this. Like, and I know the point is to do really poorly. The day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed. Others can still be seized. Several events will unfold this night, become unavailable by dawn. New pantomime is being rehearsed at the theatre. Death toll is over the past 24 hours, 13 people.
It's no more. It isn't uniform. Each day is followed by a shorter night, and each night by a yet shorter day. The end is closer than you think.
I need to talk to that kid anyway. Right, I'm going to let you go, but I want to save because... And you're going to drop some stuff off. Oops. Yes. We have space for this one now.
What?
I have that milk. I will talk to you, but I need to save first when I figure out how to save. I think there's a save point here? There is. Cool. Right. I've been John Proxy, now leaving the proximity. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I should eat before I let you go, actually.